You're listening to My First with Brady Matthews. Welcome to My First with Brady Matthews. I'm here with the beautiful, very vibrant, very pink.
Thank you.
Jason Collings.
Thank you so much.
Wait, that's for me.
Oh,
That's for me.
right. I'm colorblind, so whatever. And the very honest, very gray Dana Moon.
Oh,
very.
I felt like that one was Jason's. That one was Jason's.
It doesn't matter. I get them all mixed
Can
up.
I introduce you to your podcast?
Yeah, please.
And also the very talented and hilarious Brady Matthews, your host.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
You were waiting for something else. Good
Thank
looking.
you very
Good
much.
looking.
Thank you. I'm here. My levels. Okay.
Sometimes
Thank
the
you.
host needs to be introduced by the guest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's my podcast.
And there's
so
a first for everything.
That's what we're going for.
Hey.
See, I love Jason he goes, yeah, I don't know what my first is. And that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you just don't know. And I like that about Jason. That's his approach. He's like, I'm just going to dive into the water, whether it's warm or cold, right?
Hanging out with you is just all that I need, man.
Dude, I get that a lot, especially from my girlfriend. We're not talking right now. Dana, quick question.
Yeah, give it
so
to
you
me.
don't,
Quick question, bro.
So you don't like the rain. How come? You said you walked in, you're like, I don't like the rain.
I don't like the rain.
I don't like the fucking rain.
Well,
I love it.
We need it.
I mostly
Those people.
I mostly do like
Such
the
a
rain.
dad
but
thing.
Today,
Such a dad thing to say. We need it. We definitely need it.
Today I don't like it because I need to work out. I need to go on a run, a little hike outside. I need some nature. I'm feeling a little cooped up. I'm feeling crazy.
Yeah.
I need to connect to my roots, Mother Earth, if you will.
Sure.
Guess what? I can't because it's
you
fucking
can.
muddy as shit.
Does it mess up your?
Totally can.
Does it mess up your facial stuff? I know
Look,
girls are big
I'm
on that,
not-
right, Jason?
Look, I'm not a prima donna little bitch.
She's
okay?
not even wearing
Wow.
makeup right now.
Wow, she came with fucking some.
Yeah, I just wanted some, nature time today, and this isn't what I wanted. But also, I sound pretty ridiculous.
You sound like a diva. You sound like. Did you even drive here? Did you take an Uber? She's like, I don't give a fuck. You pick me up. You fucking bitch.
Well, you know what's crazy is we're still seeing people on birds in the rain. God bless.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I saw a really hot guy on a bird.
Oh, he wasn't hot. If it
Oh
was
my
a
God, no,
bird.
he was so hot, and I was
What
like,
was so hot about him? Did he have those running legging pants on, but he put his shorts on over him? Guys, great look, by the way.
Hey.
How they wear those guys wear those leggings?
Layers are in.
Yeah.
Layers are
Yeah,
in.
that's
You
hot.
look like a bitch.
a bitch.
You look like a bitch. Jason, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes,
You're a
I
big
do.
gym guy.
No,
Jason stands
I
up,
don't-
and that's what he's wearing.
I don't go to the gym.
Jason gets up and he's like, well, this is it for
This
today.
is- yeah.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, man. I was really proud of these Reebok leggings.
Are you guys excited for the Super Bowl? Or
I am. You
I don't even
I
know.
Jason's a huge Rams fan.
Big Rams fan. Grew up going to the games. Dad had season passes.
And then they left you.
Then they left, but I stayed with them.
No, you
In
did
my-
not.
In my heart, I stayed a fan. Yeah.
They're LA now, right?
Who was their starting quarterback in 2000 Super Bowl?
2000 Super Bowl. Their starting quarterback was Kurt Warner.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah. Do you know
Saved the day.
who was the running back? Who was the running back?
Falk
You got it.
and Bruce.
Yep. Isaac Bruce.
I feel like your brain is glitching right now. There's so many things going on in your head. You're
Falk,
like,
Bruce. Go.
Hey, I just, you know what? I like to test my my friends and see where they're at with sports knowledge.
I don't know who's going to the Super Bowl.
Who was
and
the
I know-
But you're
quarterback?
going to watch it.
Who was the Rams quarterback in the 79 Super Bowl? Vince Ferragamo.
I
Played
didn't know
against
that.
Terry Bradshaw
I didn't even
and
know
the
the Rams
Steelers.
went to the Super Bowl in 79. See,
They
Dana's
lost.
totally out.
Lost to the
She's
Steelers.
out.
I'm so confused.
You didn't grow up with sports at all, Dana?
Steelers. I'm a Steelers fan.
Okay.
79.
Who's their starting quarterback now?
I
Right now.
know Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay. Do you know
I-
do you know what college you went to? Jason, do you?
USC.
Ohio.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Not Ohio
Hey,
State.
you were
It's-
close.
What is it? It's the other Ohio. Whatever. Who gives a
A couple
fuck?
states away, not too far.
Gives a
Wait,
fuck.
it's Patriots and Rams.
Patriots and Rams.
Now you're in there.
Who would you rather bang, Tom Brady or Jared Goff?
Giselle.
Do you know how old? Fuck. Do you know how old Jared Goff, the starting quarterback for the Rams, was when Tom Brady started?
He was 9 or something like that.
I think he was like 6.
Yeah, he's 25, right?
Tom Brady. Jared Goff is 25 years old. Tom Brady's 41. Does that blow your mind,
Can we
Dana, or does
talk-
that do nothing for you? Is your pussy just straight up dried up right now, or
I
what?
just want to discuss why Tom Brady and Giselle don't age.
Because they're in the Illuminati.
they look
They-
like they're 20.
This is what my mom says.
Yeah.
Money is the best lotion.
Ugh, it really is. Have you seen Kris Jenner? She looks literally 29 right now.
Kris Jenner?
Kris Jenner got new surgery. She got like a new face. She looks 29. I'm not joking.
Yeah, where do these guys go?
She got a new face. What if she got a new face?
I gotta Google it.
Jenner's Asian now, but she looks amazing.
She's black now. She's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
That family would do anything for more attention. I wouldn't put it past them.
Right.
Kris
They're like,
Jenner,
you know, like
face.
that story of the women, like in like the 1800s when like the rich royals would murder young peasant women and like bathe in their blood.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, I told you
Whoa.
she has a new face.
She looks.
Did you see this?
She looks like her. She looks like Kim.
Hey, that's the best 10-year challenge.
Bro, she looks like an alien.
I mean,
This is the reverse 10-year challenge.
She looks like a fucking alien.
can I see it?
Dude, doesn't matter. She looks 29. I don't care how alien you look. You don't look 60.
Like that pussy ain't alien though, you know what I'm saying?
Weird. Oh man, that's just weird. That's
Hey guys, here's my impression of Kris Jenner's pussy.
Did you know she banged OJ when the whole thing was going down? Did you know that?
I think everybody did.
Khloe Kardashian's OJ's dad.
We don't know that for sure.
OJ's her dad.
I mean, OJ's her dad.
We don't know that for sure.
What did I say?
Khloe Kardashian is OJ's dad.
It might be.
You never know.
I think so. I think so.
It might be.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this whole podcast is centered around my first, guys. It's we just get to know each other since I already fucking know you guys, but the audience doesn't.
Hi, audience.
What's
Sup, audience?
What I would like to know from you guys. First time you decided you wanted to do stand up comedy, Jason. You started late in the game. You're more like Dangerfield at this point.
I started at 35 years old.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I remember seeing your clip on. Remember you did that clip with the police officer. Do you remember the police officer? You're like he was like the gay police officer.
Oh,
Like,
the bit I did.
yeah. I think that was one of your most bits that kind of put you on the map, basically.
Gay cop bit?
Gay cop bit was. I remember I was laying in bed with my ex-girlfriend, rest in peace.
Praise.
And
Watching Jason's clip, jerking off.
I did. No, I was like, wow, this guy is really fucking funny. And that was 10 years ago. I think 10 or 11 years ago.
Did you and your girlfriend? It was like how you guys like started to get
Get it on?
it
Yeah.
on.
She was a
You
gay-
put on Jason's clip.
Yeah. I started becoming a gay cop, and I was like, "Let me
Stop
see that
it.
dick." And she's like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "Never mind."
That wasn't in Jason's bit.
I don't never
You're
mind.
like, put on this gray wig, put some facial hair on.
Yeah. Jason,
Hair
do you want to
gets gray,
do you want to
doesn't it?
answer the first time you decided you wanted to do stand up? What was it?
Well, when I decided I wanted to do stand up,
Yeah,
because
'cause what were you doing before-
19 years old.
What
but
were you
then I
doing
had a
bef-
child?
What were you doing before stand up?
I was running a business,
What was the business?
raising kids, teaching martial arts.
No shit.
Me and my brother had a chain of martial arts schools in Long Beach, in Lakewood, in Orange County, and opened that when I was 21 years old. But because I had children young,
Did you ever talk about training kids in martial arts? How come? Because it's not that funny, or
I just don't think it's that funny.
oh, God, I think that'd be hilarious. Training little
Yeah.
kids martial arts, like
Oh no, the act of it's hilarious.
yeah.
I just I did it for so many years.
That you don't even want to think
I
about
wanted
it.
to. I wanted to forget about it.
Did you always think
Me and all my
about
relationships.
when you were like, was stand up in the back of your mind? Like,
Always.
oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, I put a lot of stuff aside to raise my kids. Yeah.
How many kids you got now?
17. I have 17
Nice,
children.
nice.
No, 2.
And they just moved out. You said right?
Yeah. Well, my youngest just moved out. My oldest moved out 4 years ago. But
How
he moved
old's your
back.
youngest?
He's 24.
Yeah, that's. You
He's
said
a
what? That's a person now.
He's a person. 24-year-old dude.
Wow.
And then the other one is 29.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's he? Does he want to get into stand up?
No.
Good.
Neither one of them
Did you tell him you're like, your soul will die?
Yes.
Do you want
Well,
your
no,
soul to die?
They
Get a
saw
job.
they saw it almost ruin my marriage several times, and I almost lost the house several times. So they're like, "Yeah, that's not what we're gonna do."
No. What do they want to do, or do you not want to talk about it?
Well, one's in porn. No, I'm just kidding. James is a graphic designer, web designer, and he.
That's hard to do too.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then my youngest is a photographer.
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do art.
The
so
arts.
I know the struggle.
So he's broke.
Yeah.
So I've paid for a
So he's an
couple
Uber
of
driver.
gallery shows.
Yeah.
He works at a surf shop and in some other place.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, that's cool. Dana, first time you want to do stand up, go ahead.
Have you done it?
God bless. I still haven't started stand up, you guys.
Oh yeah.
It is my New Year's resolution for 2019.
It's good to
Thank
get
you for
something-
having me.
It's good
Thank
to get
you.
something to think about.
No, I was doing improv at the Groundlings, and
And you ran out of money.
and I couldn't afford the classes anymore.
What a joke that place is, huh?
Well, I had a couple people in.
Go to Second City like all the rest of the poors.
I love Groundlings because it's character based and that's my jam.
It just,
Oh, boy.
oh God, dude. I remember I was at Second City and my teacher used to leave and go across the street and get a drink. We would watch him.
Oh,
and then he would come
hilarious.
back.
My teachers would never show up because they would have commercial auditions. Commercial auditions they wouldn't show up for.
And you're paying how much for this?
Totally. It's expensive. It's like $480 what a class or like
It was like 500, 600
for
like,
6 classes. What do you learn in 6 classes? Zip zap zop?
No, mine was 12 weeks. 12 weeks like 500 or something like that.
12 weeks for
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So no, anyway, so I
Money well
had
spent, or
I'd say yes, but they wanted me to like repeat a level and then take this like acting class that maybe like their friend. It just seemed like a business. Like it seemed like one of those like marketing scams, right?
Totally.
It just seemed like Scientology.
Yeah, that's I was just about to say. And then
I
you go
was
into
like,
this
you
room
guys-
and they zap you, and then they prick your finger and then they kick you around.
Well, it just felt like they wanted my money more than to see me grow as an artist, and I was like, this is kind of gross.
Right.
Like,
I mean, they definitely wanted your money.
yeah.
just, and yeah, and it sucks. Like you're like poor. Like I was like straight out of college. Like I started taking Groundlings when I was in college, so I was already in debt. And it's I don't know. That's a different story. But anyways, I had some people in my class who did stand up, and
Are they still doing it?
no. And everyone in my class was like telling me I have to do stand up. And so then I went to this one guy's like bringer show in the main room of the Comedy Store. Remember when the Comedy Store was doing bringer shows?
No. Wait, kind of. Yeah, I kind of
Long
remember.
time ago. Anyways, so I saw like a bringer show lineup, and I was like, oh, I could do this easy.
Yeah.
And that it was just kind of like a huge fear of mine. I honestly thought I was going to do stand up once and then be like, I'm done.
But you got hooked.
Well, it was just this huge fear like eating at me every single day.
Yeah.
But I didn't know when I was 19. I think that's so interesting that you knew at such a young age. Like I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah, we grew up on like the HBO specials were like the big deal in my house.
Oh,
Like, we would all
for sure.
crowd around the TV, and that's why the first time I did the Vic
Yep.
in Chicago was huge for me because that's where they used to film all the HBO half hours back in the day. When I was a kid, they shot all the HBO half hours at the Vic Theater.
That's badass.
So when first time I got to do that theater, I was like, yeah,
That's
I
so cool.
made it.
What was the first special that you saw that you were like, this is what I want to do? Because I got 2.
First special?
Yeah, first like special you saw when you were first starting out doing comedy. You're like,
Oh,
this guy's fucking
Well,
hilarious.
no, this was before I started.
Right. Okay. Before.
My first special that I watched over and over again was Bill Cosby himself.
Really? I think Bill Cosby's so boring.
But
Boring.
Oh, he's like,
But I'm saying that's the first one that I watched all
Right.
the way through.
Right.
And then I got introduced to Delirious,
yeah.
Eddie Murphy Delirious.
And you're like, oh, I can do voices and like,
and then I was like, oh, I could swear.
yeah.
And but Carlin always blew my mind. Carlin always blew my mind.
See, I saw Dane Cook when I was in college, and I was like, "Oh, that looks easy." And then I went on stage and tried to act like Dane Cook, and I was like, "This is pretty hard. This is fucking really
That's
hard."
why most people start stand up because they watch people that
Like-
make it look easy.
Right.
And they go, oh, it looks easy.
Well, I watched Martin Lawrence too, and I thought the funniest bit he did was about him beating off, and he's like, "Just go, just a little bit, go fucking go a little bit." Just the way he did it, it was hilarious. I mean, it was dirty as fuck. But I thought those two guys were like, they really did it for me. I was like, fuck, those guys are good.
I went to an audition at like 16 years old for 15 for something. I can't remember what it was. And they asked for a monologue. And I basically just
made it up?
recited. No, I did Eddie Murphy Delirious.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, that's so
As a white
funny.
15-year-old white kid.
I had to do. I had
Change
to,
your voice.
No, I just did it as me.
and they had no clue, huh?
They did probably.
Oh,
but they were
really?
like, oh,
Dude, I had to do
That's interesting.
I had to do a monologue in front of my manager. You had to go back and actually audition for them instead of being on YouTube and having like being big on Snapchat. You actually had to go in and do stuff for these guys.
Right.
I went in and he goes, all right. He goes, what's this from? And I go, it's called My Brother. And he goes, okay, go ahead when you're ready. And I did a monologue about my brother that had a cleft hand. And I used to have to help him play basketball. And then I ended with my brother. My brother.
Did you make it up?
I made the whole thing up.
Oh, wow. But it was supposed to be like real deep.
Yeah, I made it up, and I'm like, his name was Ryan, and he couldn't play basketball. We always helped him out and encouraged him. And we called him the Claw. And this guy's like, the guy was sitting there, he's like,
Oh, no. In your head, you're like, I got it.
totally, dude. And even I started choking up. I was like, this could happen.
That's funny.
God, dude, I don't.
So we both lied.
Did you get wrapped?
Yeah. What?
Did
Yeah,
you
I
get
got
wrapped
him.
another
Yeah,
year?
but meanwhile, this guy was rolling around on headshots. He was rolling. I think Darren Carter's headshot. He was rolling around on too. Yeah, that was 100 years ago. Fucking auditions are the worst, aren't they? Well, Jason, do you audition a lot, or you just basically?
I just book
just write- you
everything.
just book
I'm just kidding.
everything.
No, I don't audition a lot. I get.
Would you like to?
No.
Yeah.
I go in for the things that I want to do.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
now,
I do.
because
I
not
don't
like getting a
like-
call and they're like, "Yo, dude, we got you for a Dead #2 on
Yeah.
Modern Family
there
at
was a
4:00 on a Thursday."
There was a little bit when I was going in for things, and I realized they're just throwing shit at the wall to see what'll stick. I'm not doing this anymore.
No, I don't blame you.
Such
And
a waste
I-
of time, especially commercial
And I,
auditions.
Oh my God.
And I truly believe that my stand-up's going to give me everything I want.
Of course, yeah. and that's good that you believe that. I went in for an audition for Jack.
Said that like he doesn't believe it at
No,
all.
I do. I totally do because I wouldn't have you if I didn't think you were super talented.
I just don't know where to look. I'm like, wait, I missed a look.
I know that's why you sit in the middle. It's so hard, isn't it? It's fine. I had an audition where I had to. Do you know the Jack in the Box commercials, Jason? Where you have the guy.
Yes.
I auditioned for that the other
The
day.
guy inside the helmet.
The guy inside the helmet.
That's
so he's
huge.
like,
That'd be huge for you.
sure, yeah. Big recognition. Big recognition. What if I just go like this in the middle of the commercial? I just go.
Hey. Then you use it as a credit.
So I had to.
You may have kind of seen this guy.
Right. And Jack in the Box commercials are like, oh, were you like the dad? Or it was like, no, I was the guy.
Oh, Jack.
I was Jack. I had to do this with my hands and do this.
no.
And I had to go like water here,
Because you don't do the
$5.99
voice.
over here. Right.
I had I had the same audition.
Terrible.
They put me-
I'm not doing commercial auditions ever again.
I spent an hour and a half doing my makeup, and I never spend this much time doing my makeup. And I show up to the audition, and they're like, "Put this mask on." And I was like,
Oh, no.
I was like, this has to be a joke. And the mask.
It was from Maybelline.
What if she found out that she was the only one?
I know. I was like, are other people doing this too? Is my makeup too much?
Dana comes out and she's like, guys, I just want to give you a heads up. You're going to be wearing a mask. And everyone's like, no.
No, just you.
Just you.
She
Just
walks in,
you.
they all go, ooh, get the mask.
Grab
Get the mask. This one needs the mask.
You're auditioning for that show where they have the singers and they all got to wear masks. How horrible does that look? Have you seen that show?
No, I don't know what you're talking
That's
You know?
apparently it's really big in Korea.
Of course it
It's
is.
like a Korean show or an Asian show.
So we just take everything from from Europe and from like Korea and shit.
about. You can say that about anything,
the
to be
masked
honest.
singers.
Yeah, The Office was huge in
Korea.
Korea.
I'm huge in Korea. Like you
Is that Japanese?
guys,
That's
No, that was
Japanese.
very
you guys
racist.
don't
Japanese is very
recognize
racist.
me, but I'm huge in Korea.
I believe
Are you really?
Yeah, Moon.
Moon. Oh,
We're probably a lot taller than most of them.
Got it. The
yeah,
sailor.
yeah. No, my last name Moon is Korean.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah,
the
they
sailor.
think
Oh
I'm-
yeah.
I think I'm Korean.
What's your middle name?
Michelle.
Oh, Dana Michelle Moon.
I don't know why I answered that like an interrogation. Michelle.
That's like a good porn name. Dana Michelle Moon.
Or it's a good like entertainer's name.
Why, yeah, so just add in your middle name now.
Dana
Porn
Michelle Moon.
actresses aren't entertainers? Is
I
that-
get bothered.
Last time I checked,
I shouldn't
they
say
do a
this.
lot for me.
No, I get bothered by people with 3 names. It's too much. It's too much.
What about
2
Brady
names.
Matthews?
I was going to, when I first started stand-up, I was going to do J. Christopher Collins.
No, 2 names or 1 name.
That's just like too much.
2 names
Right?
or
But
1
I'm
name.
like, just Jason
Jake
Collins.
Christopher Collins.
Can you
Oh, the
guys
one
agree?
name guys?
I need you guys to agree with me. It's 2 names or 1 name.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
3
Shane.
names. It's too much.
Who's wait? I don't even know any comedians that have 3 names.
J. Chris Newberg.
Oh, Jade
No,
Catapretta.
Jessica Michelle? I'm like, Jessica Michelle
Singleton.
Singleton. It's too much.
That is a lot. Jessica Singleton
It should
is
just
fine.
It should just be Jessica Michelle.
Guys, get it for Jessica Michelle Singleton, the 4th, the 18. Fucking-
Of 1990.
Yeah.
What?
what about your scariest stand-up set you ever had?
I just kill every time. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Right.
Always
Everything.
murdering.
God, that seems to be just the normal response from
that's-
every
hey,
comedian.
Really?
Yes.
That's the word
Oh
around
shit!
town.
That's
Except
the
for Sam Tripoli's like, how much time you got, bro?
That's a really good Sam Tripoli. Oh shit! I hate to be doing all of the same jokes comedians do. Jason, you go first. I actually I need to think about this for a
What
minute.
is it? What is it? Because what is a bomb that you had that you should have had a good set, but maybe you were too nervous, or maybe just people were just sucked?
Oh, it was. I think it was me, but I don't know. And it was the worst time to bomb. Like I hadn't bombed in so long.
Right.
Then I get a showcase
Oh
for a
fuck.
Comedy Central
Fuck.
for Adam Devine's house party
Oh
thing,
fuck.
and it was at West Side.
Which that
And
place, by the way, is hit or fucking miss.
And I missed this night. It was
That
was the one time in a very long time.
which is so surprising because
and
like,
that was when I bombed. That's when I bombed.
You don't want to do that room for any type of showcase.
not at all. Like just
no.
for laughs, they set you up for
failure.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
failure.
Yeah.
Unless you have a show on NBC or CBS that's coming out, then they're like, you're in.
Yeah. When I got Just for Laughs, I showcased in
Way to brag,
the
dude.
belly room.
Way to brag.
That's
And
the best place to show.
That's
That was the
perfect.
best place to showcase.
Best place.
The 3 or 4 years before that, where I never got it, was in just weird places.
Yeah,
Like, why
like-
are we doing it here?
Why are we doing it 3 of clubs?
Yeah, that's one of
Why
the
are we-
places.
this is
Yeah.
a jazz room.
Yeah, it was one of the places.
You know
Do you remember
what?
that room? 3 of clubs?
Yeah, they still have it.
the girl
trash.
booking it one year tells my manager, okay, we'll give him a showcase. This is her exact words that she said. We'll give him a showcase, but make sure he doesn't do any fart jokes.
You're like, what?
Well, I guess I can't perform there.
Yeah, there goes my whole set.
So I had to cut out 15 minutes.
45 minutes of material.
Yeah, Jason's stand-up is all farting.
I think I bomb the most in front of like guys I like used to date. I get so bad on stage.
Really, I had a time where I told a girl that her vagina smelled. We were at Saddle Ranch.
Oh,
Yeah, I was,
Guys, I'm the
I was,
girl.
I was eating ribs, and me and her were fighting. And she's like, "Why don't you want to date me anymore?" I didn't know she was going to show up. I was having a little food, a little pregame before I go over to the comedy
she
store.
ambushed you.
Totally. And she's like, "What the fuck?" She heard I was going. She had a show because when you post on Comedy Store, whatever, on Facebook,
How'd
whatever.
she know you're at Saddle Ranch?
She didn't. She was going with her friend to get herself a pre-drink before she goes over to the Comedy Store to sabotage my fucking set.
She was stalking you.
Totally. So I'm sitting there and she sits next to me and she goes, "Oh, Brady Matthews." And I'm like, "Oh,
Creepy,
fuck."
creepy.
She goes, "Why aren't we together anymore?" And I'm like, I had like a drink or two, and I go, "Well, dead honest with you, your fucking shit stinks. Okay, clean it up." Right? She's like, "Really? That's the reason why?" She goes, "I've never had complaints before." I'm like, "Well, you're still single." So, and then she came on and she sat right in the front. She came and sat right in the front during my set, and I just talked about why it's not working out with me and her. And it was probably one of my best sets I've ever
That's
had.
really funny.
Yeah.
I can't believe she
I
still
get-
showed up. That's
Oh, sure. Yeah, I don't know. There's no shame in her fucking game. She's not listening to this, so
It's been a long time since I've been nervous, but just last Saturday,
where at?
Comedy Store, original room.
that room.
My
scares me.
cousin and her husband came out to see me, and they hadn't seen me do stand up in forever. And
Yeah,
for
that's-
some reason, I got into my head right in the first few minutes of my set, and then I in my head shook it off like, Jason, what the fuck are you doing? Who
Yeah.
cares? And then I got back into but at first I was like, I could hear myself like flubbing my words and like stuttering
Really?
a little bit. I'm
It's
like,
the
what am I
worst
doing?
feeling.
And I
Did you have too much
realized,
coffee that day or something?
no, I realized it's because my family's here.
That's what I'm saying. I always
Note to self:
bomb.
don't come to my special. Okay.
I always bomb if it's like somebody I dated or somebody who like knows me on like a really personal level is in the crowd. Like I don't know what it is. I think I just like care so much and like want to impress them
Right.
that I end up I get in my head and I'm just not myself on stage.
The worst is when you have friends come and see you and they've been out all night getting fucking blacked, and then they come to your show and they just start just yelling shit.
Right.
And they're like, I'm out into the show.
And
Since we're talking about this, let's give some rules.
yeah, totally.
Friends and family.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't come.
Shut the fuck up. Don't sit where we can see you.
Totally.
I don't want them there.
And also, we're most likely we're going to get you in for free.
don't want
We're
them
going to
there.
get you in for free.
Yeah.
You're not going to pay for tickets. But don't text me and say, "Hey, do I have to stand in this line to?"
Right, also-
you already got the free shit.
Yeah. Also, don't text me. Hey, dude, we're here. Don't bomb.
Right. Oh,
It's not
I know-
funny.
I don't want
know
to see you in the
why I
first
get
place.
Funny.
I know why I get nervous with family.
Yeah.
Because with friends, I never do. They all know I'm a goofball, and we just have a great time.
Yeah.
But I know what it is with the family because, like I said, I started stand-up at 35.
Yeah.
And I left a successful business. My family all thought I was crazy. And every time we'd see them or they'd see me, the first thing they would ask is, "Are you? Can you make a living doing this? They always wanted to know
That
if I'm
is
making
so
money."
rude. That's so rude.
That's awful. I know people say to me all the time, "So what's your side gig?" And I'm like, "My side gig." I don't have a
Side
side-
hustle.
I literally
Although
had
it
a
is,
guy.
it is art, but that's fine. That's fine.
This past weekend, I
Brady
had a
Matthews
guy
art.com.
ask me
So close.
if I could if I made a living off what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was like, would you ask anybody else that? That's so insulting.
What did he do?
People don't
Just
understand.
because he's a writer for TV.
So he's broke too.
No, he's actually
Not saying you're broke. He's broke.
he's actually doing really well.
Oh.
It's like a really good.
Then somebody in that position should know better than to ask that question, in my opinion.
He's like,
Because
so
even
how do you
writers
make your
start.
income? Yeah, he's like, so how do you make enough? Do you make enough money like performing? Like, is it? And I was just like,
Go on the road.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's cool. You get to
We
go with
literally-
Brent, and you also you get to do your gigs because they get to see you headline with Brent. I feel like that's kind of what you got to do. I never fucking did that, but whatever you're gonna do. Okay, let's move on from fucking comedy.
Brady starts crying.
Seriously. What are your so for Super Bowl, Dana? Do you like to go to Super Bowl parties at all? Because this is exciting for me. See, I'm a big sports guy. Jason, you don't go to Super Bowl parties.
I go for the snacks.
Why?
Especially if my team is playing. I don't want to sit in a room with a bunch of other people while
Oh, because if your team's losing,
no, it's I
you ever punch somebody over
That's
sports?
crazy. I watched
Just a throat check, just
right. I watched the NFC Championship game with Brent, and the two of us in a hotel room, and he was looking at me like, I thought I was crazy.
Really?
When they went into overtime and we lost the coin toss, I yelled, "Fuck!" And
Yeah.
Brent was like, "Whoa, it's just the coin toss."
Do you watch it alone in a dark room?
No, I watch it at my house.
You know what? I watched Game 7 of the Cubs, and I watched it in the bathroom with the door half cracked.
Oh,
I was that nervous.
Were you on the toilet or in the bathtub?
I was just in the bathroom.
That's so weird.
Wow.
watch
was
it through a
about-
crack.
about-
So you can close it if you need to.
I was like this, and I was like, it's raining.
Do you guys hate me that I'm not into football?
No, this is the reason why we like you.
Or sports? I'm not. But here's what I like about it. It brings people together.
Yes.
I like the
Cute.
community.
Good and bad. Good and bad.
I like the community.
Adorable.
And I love Super Bowl parties. The snacks are great, and there's hot dick. What up?
Wow, dude. Hot dick at parties?
Love the hot
Danny
dick.
just walked in. She's like, we're not hot dick. Let me have a hot dick.
They're like,
like,
shut
who
up, Dana.
brought the
The
dude?"
game's on.
Jason, what are some snacks that you would like during the Super Bowl? If you were to go to a Super Bowl party, what snacks would you look for? Because I got a couple.
Cheese dick.
You got the cheese dick or cheese dip?
I'm a nachos
You're all about
guy.
that dick, huh?
I'm a nachos guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also like barbecue. I like to, barbecue them country styles
Okay.
strips.
You ever smoked a hog before?
What just
bud?
happened?
You ever smoked a hog? I see that shit on TV, and they're like, they just cut a fucking full hog, and they're like, and then they put it on this rack, and then
no,
they
that makes
shut
me
it,
so
and they're
sad.
like,
Oh, no.
we'll be back in a week and a half.
Oh, I can't.
But
That
it's
makes me so sad.
Head
so
on.
good.
With the head on.
Yeah.
Guys,
You know, they say bone in. I'm like, head on.
Yeah, I like to eat the ear off, you know?
the pigs
yeah,
are
the
so
snout is
they're
good.
smarter than your dogs. The pigs are smarter than your dog.
my dog-
It's like
I want
eating
a
butt
pig.
kiss.
Yeah, okay, so
You
you're
would
going to come.
never eat butt kiss.
Listen, if it came down to it, he's just as big as a pig. So
you would not.
if
You would
I
not.
have to, sometimes I'll feel his belly and it's really hot, and I'm like, I could cut this.
No, Brady!
Come on, you've seen Star Wars. We have to get
No.
in the thing. And
No.
Oh, I have a dog who's first to go. If this shit
Sure.
goes down. Yeah.
Which one is it?
Bugsy, the French bulldog.
I've seen.
Okay, next topic.
Dana, you don't have any animals? So you hate
I-
sports and you don't like animals. Wow.
I love
Yes.
animals. I love
Okay.
animals. That's
At
why I'm saying
Dana Moon Me.
I don't eat them because I love them.
So you don't eat any animals at all.
You're a vegetarian.
So what are you gonna do? Like if the world ends, and like everything comes to a halt, you're just like, "Hi guys, where's the beans?"
I don't want to
the
live. I don't want to. If the world comes to an end, get me the fuck out of here.
Right. I agree.
I
with
went
that. I
to-
agree with that.
I
Why would you want to be here?
Don't want to
alone?
be here.
I don't know. I'm too much of a pussy to kill myself.
I'll just.
Are you vegetarian?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't eat.
What's your go-to dish?
My go-to dish?
Just a nice bean
She's
spread.
gonna say dick again. I know.
Probably like salad. I don't know.
Oh, that's
so stupid.
exciting.
Wow.
So
What do you like to
stupid.
put on it? Sprouts,
Bistro salad.
sprouts, and maybe some
nuts.
sauces. Maybe some
nuts.
sauces.
Vinaigrette.
Avocado,
Vinaigrette.
cucumber.
Almonds.
Sometimes I like to just put a demigod, just a demigod.
Dried cranberries.
Oh my God, Jackie took me to this
I
fucking
actually
place
know how to
called
make that salad.
Literati, or what is that? The little place on Larchmont. It's a vegan restaurant.
Cafe Gratitude.
Yeah,
Namaste.
I want to punch all these people in their fucking place, in their face.
What are you
Otherwise,
grateful for today?
Yeah, Jason, they'll come up to you, to your table. I was hungover. Jackie, we're sitting there. I thought that we had meat, food. She goes, "You like Cafe Gratitude?" I'm like, "I don't like the name already." So we sit down. They go up to me. They go, "Hi guys, had you had a chance to look at the menu?" And I go, "Well, one, I kind of don't understand it." And they go, "First of all, would you like to hear thought of the day?"
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
If this doesn't come with bacon of some sort, here's my thought: get the fuck out of my face.
What are you grateful for today?
Nothing
Well, it
at
was
this point.
It was privacy.
No, what's on their menu is I am wholesome. So you go, I would like to order the I am wholesome. And she's like, great.
Oh my God.
Dressing on it or on the side?
Oh, dude, that place is the worst.
And you're also supposed to, you're supposed to tell them,
You're
they give
supposed to. That rules. You know what?
Yeah, Jason doesn't.
I'm
do that.
Look, wait,
supposed to
hold
eat.
on. The food there is good though. The food there is good.
No.
So good.
No, dude, it's not good. And they go, "We have really good sauces. We have really good sauces." I go, "So do I at the house. So do I. I got an assortment of sauces, tons of them. I'm not coming here for sauces for $25.
You've been
They
there,
drink
then.
out of a not a plastic straw, but now they're recycled straws. So the straw's basically gone by the halftime you get half through your drink.
The people in my life know me well enough to not bring me there. They're like, yeah, we don't want to be embarrassed.
Cafe
I'll make
gratitude.
a
What are you thankful for? For you to get the fuck out of here, and for me to get the fuck out of here.
Just look at her and go, meat.
Yeah, I think
I love meat.
smoked hog is what I like.
Head
What are you
on.
grateful for? Me killing my dog if it came down to
There you
it.
go.
What?
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Survival.
That's it.
It is survival. Get a fucking knife that just bends like this and just.
What's your go-to Super Bowl snack?
Thanks for asking. Mine would be smoked chicken wings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I'm not a sauce guy, so I don't like. I have sauces at the house, like I said, but I will put the sauce on the
Bragging.
side.
Mm-hmm.
I have a ton. I have actually a membership to sauces.com.
Nice.
If they want to sponsor this, that is my go-to
Yeah.
is wings, and I'm like, yo, who wants wings? And usually, no one eats them.
No buffalo? You
You
don't
get
get
them out
buffalo
of
sauce?
yourself. That's amazing.
Put them on my salad.
The one thing that I miss about eating meat, honestly, are buffalo wings.
When did you quit eating meat?
Like a year and a half ago.
So you quit meat, you quit booze.
Yeah. I'm pretty boring, and I quit weed this year
You are
too.
definitely not boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I'm like,
yeah.
You quit weed too?
I quit everything. Yeah.
So what do you
everything.
do? What do you do for fun now?
Alcohol?
Cry.
Yeah,
I
you should
cry
quit
a
alcohol
lot.
too.
I cry a lot.
Dana, do you drink alcohol now?
Done.
You're
no.
doing-
Yeah, since October.
Oh, your
1st.
skin looks amazing.
Your skin does look very good.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Wow. So Kardashian.
Yeah, I quit everything.
Wow.
So
Cool.
Hear that rain? I love that. I love that. Reminds me of Chicago. Do you see how cold it is in Chicago?
like negative 40.
I'm going to be there in a couple weeks.
Are you really?
Like negative
Where?
something.
The Comedy Bar.
Oh yeah, dude. You're gonna have some fun. I'm going to Nashville for Valentine's Day weekend for Comedy Bar.
I want to
their
go to
new one.
Nashville so bad.
I've never been.
It's so fun.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's great.
What's so great about it? Just because it's
just
like 3-1 fucking chicks
You
to
know
guys.
what it is? It's hot LA people who aren't douchey.
Right, and they
So,
have
like,
good personalities.
100%.
So I'm gonna fall in love.
Everyone's
I'm
a
gonna fall in love.
musician. Nobody's a stupid actor or wannabe whatever performer.
Right.
They're all like talented musicians who are like super hot.
Right, and they're like,
Go.
so what do you do? And you're like, I tell jokes.
It's like what we want LA to be.
Go to Santa's.
Pub. I was just gonna say that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
Wait, how do
double
you
wide
know?
trailer and a carrot because I've been there.
It's
Oh,
a double wide trailer in the middle of a field.
Also
fuck
in the
out.
middle of a neighborhood, and they have $2 beers.
The
And,
owner looks like Santa Claus. And it's all year
Can
round.
I tell you guys?
Christmas decoration.
No way. That's the
Wait.
best.
Can I tell you guys that I
Please.
met a random Tinder? I had a random Tinder guy come. He didn't come to the show. I invited him to the show because we did Zanies in Nashville, and then we all went out to Santa's.
Explain what he looked like for the audience.
6'3", okay, very skinny. A
Jason?
beard that went down to his belly button.
Wow, I
That's
like that.
terrible.
Very long
terrible.
hair,
I hate it.
1960s sunglasses,
That's
straight up
terrible.
serial killer.
Did he sing for the fucking the Who?
And he was super.
Bad
no, he was
analogy.
hot though. He was really hot. He had like a
Yeah.
hot face.
That description sounded.
No, he has a hot face, but he covered it up
How
with
did you
hair.
know?
Because I met him in person. He showed up. He had this
He
idea
removed the beard for her. Check
for
it out. There you go.
it clicked
puts it to the
off.
side.
It clicked off. No, and then he had this idea because we couldn't hear each other. We were trying to talk and to go to his car. What I didn't realize is that that double wide trailer is in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
So we were walking to his car and we were just around the woods, and I was like, "This might be the end of my life." But
Why
Maybe he
did
was
you
trying to find
go?
Santa Claus pub.
huh?
That's
he
where
was
they
trying-
were.
Oh,
We already were there. It was just too loud.
He said, "Let's go talk in the car," and,
Yeah.
she, because she's very intelligent, she said, "Yeah,
yes. I would have.
Let's
This has
do
nothing.
that.
This was 4 years ago. This has nothing to do with intelligence. This
Okay.
is just loneliness. I'm so lonely
Just
that I
loneliness
risked
and-
maybe being murdered by this man.
So this is
to
a
not
this
be
is
alone.
this is a first.
Did it go?
This is a first.
It ended well though, right?
See?
Did he tickle you
I
with the
died,
beard?
and then he cloned me, and this is my clone.
He's like something that turns me on when you trim
hook up?
my beard. I love when you trim my beard.
We
and
made
put-
out. We just made out.
Weird.
Yeah, it was fun. It
Over
was
the-
actually
over
fun.
the
He was a
shirt?
nice
And,
guy.
and then she made this coat out of his beard.
I killed him. Can you imagine if
Then
the
we
story
went
was
for-
I killed him?
Then we went in for Jello shots and I got all over his beard. Guys that
We
love
still keep in touch.
What is with guys in those
Aw,
big
that's
ass
good.
beards? I don't get it.
Dude,
Hipster.
it's so
It's
so
itchy as fuck.
itchy, man. This gets a little longer than this. I'm like,
Oh, same
Yeah,
here.
same with my pubes.
oh,
What?
Here's my impression of Dana's pubes. What the fuck? All right.
There's a first.
That is a first. Okay. Super Bowl predictions. We got that down.
We didn't predict.
How is
We
that a
didn't predict.
first, Brady?
We didn't
not.
predict.
It's not. Ooh,
How is it a first?
I have an invention. Do you guys want to hear my invention of what?
We didn't predict.
Okay.
Rams.
Yeah, good
Go
point.
ahead.
Dana, who do you got?
Patriots.
Patriots?
They win everything. They win
Jason,
everything.
final score. Go ahead.
Final score. We're gonna say.
I already know.
What were you gonna say?
24-21.
I was gonna say 25.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Wow.
21.
Yeah,
See, dude, you
mine's-
do magic,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. 105, 101.
That's gonna be a huge game.
105-101. Who's playing the Rockets versus the Lakers? Am I missing a game? Is that the game before?
What's your invention?
Okay, this is gonna be good.
I don't think so.
It's a bowl. It's
No.
a super
That's already
bowl.
been. But just so you know, that's already been made.
No, it is
A
not.
bowl. A bowl.
A bowl's been made, but it's a speaker. It's a speaker so you can hear the game
through the snack ball.
through the snack bowl.
No, Brady.
Bam.
Literally
so when you get
nobody's
more,
buying
listen,
that.
hold on.
Just got
hold on.
stolen.
When
It
you
just got stolen.
when you go get more chips, guess what? You're still listening to the game. Bam. Bam.
I hate this so
Jason,
much.
I
Come
hate
on,
this.
dude. That's
feel like with bowl
that's
speakers
good.
around,
just saying, dude.
but you
That's
could
a great idea.
You could eliminate
Nothing.
the
Nothing.
dirty chips speaker with ear pods.
Also,
Yeah, but
no,
what's the
there's
fun in that?
there's gonna be grease from the chips. It's gonna get in the speakers. It's gonna ruin the wiring. It's gonna break.
What do you guys think about people coming over to your house to watch a game? What like I can't handle it. You
I
want
live
to see
in a
some?
studio
You want to see some
apartment, so
animals?
no.
Go to your bathroom.
Yeah.
After you're done having about 20 people over,
No.
I don't
that'll
have
let you
people.
know what these people think of you.
I like my house.
They do
way
not-
too much.
Yeah.
And my privacy. I'm at the age where I don't want to be around them.
I don't blame you.
I like to be alone a lot.
Jason, you're-
Jason,
close friends. Are you at the
really
age-
close
are
friends?
you-
Don't
are-
want to see you.
Are you at the age now when you walk outside and it's too sunny out? You go, of course it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Of course it's fucking sunny out.
Really?
Of
The
course.
sun?
Another fucking sunny day?
Yeah.
Of course.
And I'm the same guy that says we need this.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
We need the rain.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
I have so many of them.
I know, I have a billion.
Tons of them.
People chewing, like
Yes, that's my number one. Chewing?
Can't stand it.
No, or
Mouth noises are the worst.
mouth noises.
was that a high five? Okay. All right.
Oh, me
Don't
too.
mess up her moisturizer or her face.
Okay.
Looks good. Biggest pet peeve. I don't even like hearing myself chew. I don't even like it. Sometimes
Can't
I get
stand
mad.
it.
Sometimes
Can't-
I get mad at myself.
That's
for
why it's
chewing.
really hard for me to listen to podcasts.
Oh, really? You just don't like hearing.
People talk very salivary.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
And I can't. And
No,
it's
no,
some of
no.
my favorite.
Sometimes when people
almost
talk,
done. We're
wait,
almost done.
sometimes when people talk, they do that like so.
Oh no! Or I don't even
Done.
like. I don't
I'm
like people
done.
that have vocal fries. My biggest. They talk like this and everything. It's
This
like,
is where
oh,
their
I
voice
heard
is
this.
burnt out a little bit.
Like, have you been talking that much?
Here's how bad it's gotten.
Like,
for
I
me.
can't even do
I
it.
get annoyed when people cry, even when they have a really
Wow,
good reason to cry.
that
I'm
is
like, shut
awful.
the
hilarious.
And it's not because
so
they're crying;
funny.
it's the noises that their body's making.
That's
just like-
so
I don't need to
funny.
hear you sniffling and gross noises. I know you're sad, but get that gross shit.
You know
out.
what?
What about when a friend calls you and they're
nope.
making a really loud noise in the background, like a
Oh, my buddy called me the other day when he was picking up poop. Thomas Dale. He's picking up his dog's poop, and I can hear a crumpled bag, and I go, absolutely not. I go, absolutely not. I go, call me back, dude. Call me back. Why would you call me while
had
you're
a-
picking up shit?
Speaking
and
of
put
that,
the crinkled bag.
Do not FaceTime me.
Oh, why?
You hate
You have a great
FaceTime.
face.
Don't FaceTime me. It's today. That's for me. That's today's version of coming over unannounced.
That's a first for you.
That's
I don't
you know
know.
how when you're.
That's not
I don't know
really
how
first.
it used to be. Oh, someone's here at the house. When somebody rings my doorbell, I get furious.
Oh, well, that's like Sebastian's bit, which is
Mad.
hilarious. So they're like, who did you invite over?
Yeah, I
Who
don't.
the fuck did you invite over? He's like, get down.
I
Get down.
hate.
Get down.
I
That
hate
bit's
it
so
when
good.
people knock on the door. I have dogs, so that always flips the dogs out.
Right.
Don't come over unannounced. That's what FaceTiming is for me. When somebody's close to me,
Yeah.
I'm the phone down.
I don't
not
like when I'm
answering.
on the plane and
Not
someone next to
answering.
me is either popping their gum or sniffing
Popping
over
gum is so annoying.
and over.
Popping gum is
and over.
so annoying.
This guy was popping his gum so hard.
Somebody coughs, annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Annoying.
That's it. Wait, so just everything's annoying now?
No,
Wait,
she's
no.
absolutely.
She's so adorable, isn't
People are annoying.
People know
I know,
me. Yeah,
listen,
my
I'm
Uber
not-
driver was coughing too much, and I was like, "We can't have this.
What did you say? I'll get off right here?
I need to get out. This is too much. This is too much."
On the way here.
Also, on the way
That's
here,
why it took you forever to get out to get
I
here.
need a new Uber driver.
As she's
You're
checking out the
annoying
hot guy on the bird, she's like, I'll get out right here.
me. He can drive me. He can take it from here.
Coughing upsets me. Coughing upsets me.
Coughing.
Sneezing upsets me on the airplane.
Sneezing is fine.
Why do people wait till they get on the plane to start coughing and sneezing and sneezing?
No, oh, dude, my biggest pet peeve is why do you bring food on the plane.
There's always
I
one
don't wanna-
person
I don't
who
wanna
brings
smell your pizza.
McDonald's.
I don't wanna
There's
smell your
always one
pizza.
person who brings McDonald's and they sit next to me. I go, why McDonald's and why are you waiting to eat it
And
now?
why are
Oh
you-
my
and
God, you had
Dana,
all this
Eat your
time.
McDonald's before.
Why are you flying Spirit?
I had a guy, I don't know if you heard this, I had a guy bring on homemade ribs.
Nope.
Ribs on
No.
the plane. It was 9 a.m. and he goes, homemade.
No.
No.
Yeah, and I go-
in Tupperware, or was it like
No,
wrapped
it was
in foil?
the foil.
Disgusting.
Foil. And he's opening up his ribs and he's messing with his screen with rib fingers.
You know what's
I was
actually
so pissed, dude.
the most annoying thing though is that I had a plan with a date, no time set for the date, right? Calling, texting, I'm trying to figure out a time. I think it's canceled. So I literally I take a shower, I'm naked, I meditate. I don't know why, but I decided to meditate completely naked. And then I get out of my meditation. He's like, I'm here.
Oh.
No, you're not. No, you're not here.
That would make me so fucking
I was
mad.
I was raging angry. I'm like,
I'm
my hair's
mad
not
now.
done, my makeup's not done, my apartment's not. I thought this
together.
wasn't even happening. You're
Wow.
here.
So what'd you do?
Showing, I went with it.
She got remember nothing like having an angry chick in your car. You're like, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This is gonna
You
be
know
a
what?
good time.
I don't get angry. I just get annoyed over a
the
lot
meditation
of
just got
things.
canceled.
Yeah,
out.
what happened to
No
the
more
meditation?
relaxation.
Even I was
Went right
purely
out the
blissed
window.
Out the window. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I need to just chill with my annoyances. Once you brought up that question, I thought it really. Did you guys see that all come up?
Yeah, you
Oh,
get
yeah.
really angry.
I like it because I feel like I'm the only one that's like irrationally angry about so many different things.
Is it angry or annoyed? I thought it was annoyed.
No, I was
I'm angry.
I'm
You're
a little,
full
that
angry.
was angry.
I'm angry.
Yeah, that
the
was
guy
angry.
coming over and saying I'm
I
here.
was so
That
angry.
wasn't annoyed. You were like,
So fucking
don't
angry.
let me answer the door with a knife in my hand.
What is the first red flag for you guys when you're on on a date? Like if you're on a date,
Well, I don't date.
I know you don't date, but when you did, what was something where you're like,
So many
this is
years
not
ago.
gonna? I know, but
If a guy talks about if he brings
Himself
up his
also?
ex,
Mhm. Oh,
if he brings up his
Guy and
last
girl.
relationship, guy and girl, that's happened to me. Or
yeah. Don't
or
bring
the-
up exes.
or the whole
Oh my
thing
God,
if
I
they're like,
remember going to that restaurant with my ex-boyfriend.
oh, are you funny? But you're a comedian? Are you funny? I'm like, we've hung out for the past 2 hours and I'm making you laugh. If you don't know that I'm like, why would you say that?
yeah.
That's a red flag when a guy says that because he's obviously like,
What if you choose?
Why do people
go
say
like,
this to comedians? I don't usually laugh at people, but
You were funny.
not a compliment.
That
Hey,
happened
oh,
last night.
You know what it
No,
is?
did
I
it?
don't laugh at comedians, but you, and I'm like, wait a minute. As a rule, you don't laugh at comedians, I told her. And I go, what do you mean? I go, how often are you at comedy show?
Yeah.
Well, not very. I'm like, so you just haven't had the opportunity to laugh at comedians. And she just got blown away by that.
Was it her first comedy show ever?
No, but she was just,
Imagine hearing this, Jason. I normally don't laugh at women, but you were funny.
that makes sense.
Why does that make sense? Tell me why that makes sense.
How does that make sense?
I just wanted to get the anger back out you. That was good. That's not annoying. That's angry.
That's so angry.
But girls aren't funny though, right?
I literally
Literally.
will stab you on camera with a straight face.
Dana, who did you
I don't
like?
usually laugh at women, but you
Yeah, you were
fucking hilarious.
very
Not
funny.
compliment.
Here's me.
Not a
Here's me
compliment.
watching female comics. Are you ready? Usually.
But you,
You are so dumb.
but you. I
You're
think
so
I think
dumb.
Dana's actually one of the funniest female comics out there.
female.
And you do
Say
a lot.
comic. Just say
no,
comic.
no. You
Comic,
can't say
whatever.
comic quiz. That'd be a lie. That'd be a lie. I'm totally kidding. Kind of, not really.
Wow, you guys are fighting. Should we just end it right now?
No,
This is a-
I'm
this is a
I'm
first-
actually
this is the
teasing
first
because I
fight.
know that when he said female comic, it got on you. Last night, the host of the show was a woman, and she kept going, all right, the girl kept saying,
next
now we're bringing
comedian.
a female
That happened
on
to me
stage.
recently, and I got real pissed. Yeah.
I don't understand why
Wow.
they still do that.
I don't understand.
Are
why
you guys
any-
ready for a female comic?
That is the worst.
Because the answer is always no.
This girl, her last name's Moon. She shows her ass. Guys, get ready for this
No.
slut. It's Dana.
That sounds like a show
That
at the
happened?
Dynasty Typewriter. That sounds like a show.
That happened.
That would be a Dynasty Typewriter.
She just posted a butt pic. I was like,
Did you-
no,
did
I
you-
didn't.
Oh.
But I did, and I didn't.
What did your comeback was? You're like,
I literally got on stage and I was like,
Have you posted about pic?
hey guys.
long time ago.
Like a mooning pic, like a silly mooning pic a while ago.
The jeans, the buttless jeans.
Not the buttless jeans. It was me at my sister's what's the rehearsal dinner?
That's what it is.
Kind of like mooning
nice
the
burp into the
family.
mic.
Like mooning the family. That was 3 burps.
Sorry. Wow, you're counting?
Yeah.
God, you're getting angry,
She
huh?
knows the
Have
noise.
you eaten yet?
That's part of the noises.
We only got 3 more minutes and then we're
right,
toast.
Dana? It's the body noises. He's doing a lot of the body noises.
True.
You know what?
I'm not
Burping,
doing this, though.
Here's the thing. Burping and farting, you can do it all day.
What
I
about
love
licking
it.
your fingers when you're
Nope.
eating your meal?
Nope. No.
You can't lick your fingers?
No, that's gross. That's
Come
gross.
on,
I
fam.
can't lick mine,
That's gross.
and I can't stand when people like this.
What about toes?
Oh, toes, that's a different
I have
story.
great feet.
Ew.
I do have great feet.
I have clean
If
feet.
any
Clean.
guy
I
wants to
keep
go
them
near my
covered.
toes,
Yuck.
getting kicked in the face.
When was this show that the person said that you showed your butt as your credit?
Oh my God, a year ago. It was at Flappers.
Yeah.
Oh,
that place is
Flappers.
still
But
open?
but it dug me a
Flappers.
hole.
That place is still
Yeah,
open?
it's open. It's still open.
Oh.
Did you go off on him?
No, I didn't because I literally had to tell the audience like I'm a comedian. I had to like just prove I'm a comedian for 5 minutes, and then they got on my side, and then I could go into my jokes, and then
So
my set was over because it's always like an 8-minute set. So I only had 3 minutes of them like being on board with me.
how do you feel when the host says, "Are you guys ready for a female comic?"
I cringe. I get so angry, but I don't know. I don't want to start my set angry, so I just blow it off. I'm not going to acknowledge it.
What do you think the reason is that they say that? I don't do that.
I think they're either new or they have nothing else to say. They're inexperienced.
A show I did recently, I thought it was interesting. It was the first time I saw a female host.
She was
say
probably brand new, right?
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
probably. I don't
She
know.
said what for your next comedian?
Okay, guys,
Ready for
now
it?
we're gonna bring a female on stage, and then just not even girl, female, almost like
It's such a kick in the balls before you even get up there.
Yeah.
Because now we're just like, this is gonna suck. I'm totally kidding.
How do you guys handle a comedian going up before you and just fucking
Go ahead.
crushing? Do you prefer it or do you? Because I actually like when a comic goes up before me.
Yeah,
and
you can
fucking-
ride the wave.
the rape.
You can you can get raped.
You can ride the rape.
rape. Wave.
Right, of course. I like it. Jason, do you like it?
Do I like what?
When the person before you like crushes, so you can
I
go
need
up and
it.
yeah,
It's perfect. I don't understand people that are like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna follow this.
So you're
I'm
talking
like,
about-
go back to an open mic or quit comedy then.
right. 30% of the people at the comedy store.
This guy's gonna set the room up for you.
Following Chappelle.
Done it.
Sure.
You followed Chappelle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comedy store. Yeah. I've followed Chris
Damn.
Rock. I've followed Dan
I followed
Cook.
Louis
I've
C.K.
followed
It was great.
all
You
of them.
followed
It
Louis?
was fun. Yeah, at Gotham, it was the best.
And it's good because I know I'm good,
yeah.
Yeah.
and it's not like this guy just ruined every. No, they're happy now.
Yeah.
You know, they've just had a great show.
Yeah.
And it's
You don't
And
like it,
I-
Dana?
Do you guys open with being like, oh my God,
nope,
Chappelle?
nope,
No.
nope.
No.
No.
Or the hacky Chappelle just opened for me. No,
Yeah, no.
none
You,
of that.
That is
you
the
don't
worst.
acknowledge it at all. You're just
No.
like, I'm one of them.
Yep.
Okay.
or you could
Because
say
if you
how.
believe that,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
I am one of them.
Listen to
Yeah.
You are
Jason.
one
Jason,
of
you
them.
should have a podcast called
I am one of them.
I Am One of Them.
I am one of them with
I am-
Jason Collins.
No, I
Jason
am one
Collins
of
have
me.
Yeah, if you believe it, it's true.
Everyone is me.
I am one of me.
I am one of me.
God, that's deep.
Oh, I thought you were going to say everyone is me. I was like, that's very Buddhist of you.
All right, so let's end this fucking riffraff. Huh? We have to.
I
Okay, so
want
Super Bowl
to.
prediction. Jason's got the Rams. Dana's got Tom Brady's ass and dick.
Yeah.
What else? What
else?
are we looking forward to in 2019? Jason, do you have any big projects coming
I
up?
do.
What do you got going on?
I'm shooting an hour special.
Great.
Yeah.
For who or for what?
Well, it's Russell Peters is executive producing, Anthony Hemingway's directing, and we're gonna
We're
go
gonna
out
shoot
to a
at.
few people. Long Beach.
Oh, Long Beach Laugh Factory.
No,
Oh, where? Like a theater?
the Long Beach Terrace Theater. Yeah.
That's fucking dope. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So
That's
when
huge.
can we look for that?
Sometime this year.
Okay, and then what's your Twitter and where can we find you? And
Jason
tour dates?
Collings. JasonCollings.com.
Yep.
It's COLLINGS.
Yep.
And at Jason Collings on Instagram, at Jason Collings on Twitter,
And where are you going to
comedian
be?
Jason Collings on Facebook.
And you'll be at Comedy Bar.
This week, I'm at next February 8th, 9th, and 10th. I'm headlining the La Jolla Comedy Store.
Right.
February
That's
22nd through the 24th, I'm headlining the Comedy Bar in Chicago.
You're going to
Nice.
freeze your nutsack off.
Yep.
I've done those dates.
And guess who? I have a
Who's-
female feature.
Who's
Excuse me
featuring
very
for
much.
you?
Yeah, you'll love this female comic.
Julia Jasunas is featuring
Okay.
in San Diego. I don't
Well,
know who's.
it should be me.
It should be Dana. Dana's pretty great.
Can
And she'll
you
let
imagine?
you rape you before she goes on.
Can you imagine? You right now need to call her and cancel her. And
Hey, Julia,
I'm-
what's up, Jason?
featuring for
Dana
you.
said.
Thank you so much.
All right, Dana, what do you got going on? Do you got any projects coming
I'm
out?
headlining the Comedy Palace Dallas March 1st. in
Get
San
out of my
Diego.
ass.
I love it.
Get out of my ass.
I'm really excited. I'm shooting some stuff for Facebook Watch, which is they're really trying to be the new Netflix, you guys. So we'll see.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're really.
I fucking hate Facebook.
Facebook Watch.
If you're
Facebook Watch.
listening to this, fuck yourself.
So I'm traveling
Forget that sponsor.
the end of February, shooting a bunch of stuff in some crazy Caribbean islands. So we'll see what happens.
Is that with Natasha?
No, it's not with Natasha. No. And come see me perform live. I list all my shows on my website, danamoonme.com, and follow me on Instagram at danamoonme. Moonme.
Got it.
Great. Well,
You knew it.
I've been your host, Brady Matthews. I want to thank Dana Moon and Jason Collings for coming
Thank you.
on a rainy day. I know how hard it is.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Tough life.
You can see me at the Comedy Bar in Nashville for Valentine's Day weekend. And then I'll be at El Prez, which is a great show.
Oh, great
and
show in
San Diego, if you love cocaine and booze. This is also, you can listen to this on Comedy Pop-Up Network, Comedy Pop-Up Network, .com.